Having those shatterproof screens on your phone for out in the field is often very useful, but sometimes employees need a little bit of a bigger screen, and that's where a rugged tablet comes in. But not sure where to start for yourself, your company, your employees? We've got a great list here for you. I'm Beth Motter here with Jason Cipriani. Jason, rugged tablets, these are, just to start with, these are for enterprise levels. It's not something you're going to give your little kid to keep from shattering. Keep that in mind as we go through this list. But what are you recommending here?
Yeah, so there's a lot of things to look for when you're considering getting a rugged tablet, whether it's for yourself or your employees. And some of those are, military spec grading for drop and dust and water resistance, or some of these tablets have hot swap batteries, meaning you can take a battery out, the tablet stays on for a minute or two with an internal battery, and then put a freshly charged replaceable battery in and keep working. Some of them have attachments for barcode scanners. Really, the sky is the limit with these rugged tablets and the enterprise grade tablets that are currently on our best of list. So I would start by looking for what you need. What operating system? Android, which is, a very big Android tablet operating system that a lot of people use. And then there's also Windows tablets as well. We don't have any rugged tablets that are made by Apple and iPad OS for obvious reasons. They don't make a rugged tablet unless you want to put an OtterBox on there, which you're more than welcome to do as well. But these are a little bit different breed of tablets than an OtterBox case slapped onto a tablet. So why don't we start with the Galaxy Tab Active 3, which is the least expensive tablet on our list. It's made by Samsung, as I said, and it has an 8-inch display, has an okay processor. It's not going to be the fastest blow you away processor, but you're going to be able to get a lot of work done on it. It comes with 64 gigs or 128 gigs of storage. You could customize the memory between 4 or 8 gigs of memory as well. And then, it has some rear-facing cameras that can record 4K video. It's 13 megapixel camera, which honestly is a big benefit to have if you're out in the field, like say you're an insurance adjuster taking pictures of a claim. And then, it has a long battery life as well. What I like about it is it does have mil standard 810H certification. It's IP68 rated for dust and water. And, which means you can put it in 1.5 meters of water for up to 30 minutes and it should come out and work just fine. It's a smaller, more portable tablet. It's not quite a smartphone, but it's not an iPad Pro, for example, a 12.9-inch iPad Pro. And, you're going to be able to use Samsung's DeX platform, which also converts it into more of a laptop-like interface for those times when you need to sit down with a keyboard and use multiple windows. So it's going to give you a little bit of everything in a small, compact form factor. Right now, they're going for about $490 on Amazon. I think it's, an entry-level rugged tablet at best. Next on the list is Panasonic's Toughbook A3, and Panasonic has made a great name for itself making rugged tablets and laptops. This Toughbook A3 has a 10.1-inch display. It's powered by a Qualcomm processor, 64 gigs of storage, and all of these, I should mention, have micro SD card expansion. Most of them do, at least. And, it has a rear and front cameras as well. It runs Android, but it's also 4G LTE capable, and you could connect it to the FirstNet network, which is for first responders. It's AT&T's guarantee that they'll always have connectivity if there's a fire or some sort of natural disaster or disaster in general. IP65 certified for water and dust, and battery life up to 9 hours. But this one does have hot swappable battery packs, so you can swap those battery packs in, like I was saying earlier. As with most of these rugged tablets, it's going to be a bit pricey and it's going to cost you. This one currently is priced at $2,600. So $2,600 get you a rugged tablet from Panasonic, which, if you're in the field and you're pretty rough on your tablet, it's probably worth it and you need, these extra features. Next on the list is the Dell Latitude 7220 Rugged Extreme Tablet. That's Dell's name. I'm not giving it the Extreme moniker, but hey, whatever Dell wants to do, that's fine by me. This one actually has a display of 11.6 inches, so it's a little bit bigger. 16 gigs of memory. You can customize this one. It's like going through Dell's ordering process where you can build your own custom laptop with parts and pieces. Same thing with this one. Up to 16 gigs of memory, up to 256 gigs of storage. It has an Intel Core i3 processor and a touchscreen that runs Windows 10. But there's a bunch, what makes this one unique is there's a bunch of physical buttons on the bottom of the tablet as well as on the sides that instead of using the touchscreen, let's say you're in a wet environment and the touch screen just is not responding, you could actually use the buttons built into the tablet to navigate the operating system, which I think is maybe a little extreme. Maybe that's why extreme is in the name. I don't know. But this one also can connect to FirstNet ready network. So AT&T's network for first responders will be able to take advantage of that. But you can also connect it to Verizon or Sprint if you just want mobile connectivity in addition to FirstNet or on its own. This one is right near the $2,000 mark at $1,969 directly from Dell. Samsung's premier rugged tablet is called the Galaxy Tab Active Pro. It's a 10.1-inch Android tablet. This one boasts removable batteries. It does not have hot swap, I don't believe, but it works with Samsung's S Pen stylus, which was made extremely popular by the Note lineup. So you have a stylus you're able to write or draw on. Let's say you're in the field working on a sketch of some new construction and you need to make notes on the blueprints. You can do that on this tablet. 64 gigs of storage, 4 gigs of memory, a 7,600 milliamp hour battery. Samsung hasn't really said how long that lasts, but I would imagine that can get you through a full day worth of work, depending on what you're doing. And this one does have micro SD card support for up to another 512 gigabytes of storage. So if you're already in Samsung's ecosystem, say you have a Galaxy S21 or a Note or one of the foldable phones, this is ideal for you because you're able to use the same apps across the Galaxy Tab Active Pro as you do on your smartphone. And even if you have a Windows computer made by Samsung, those apps are there as well. It's a little bit more affordable. In addition to that, it's $519. So that's a little bit easier of a pill to swallow than, some of these $2,000 laptops.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or some of these $2,000 tablets, I should say. All right, and so the final one on our list is the Getac F110. It's a rugged Windows tablet, and this one is built to withstand a severe beating. It has MIL Standard 810G and MIL Standard 461G certification, which means you could just beat it up, put it through the mud, put it through dust. Also, a IP65 certification for water and dust resistance. Look, this thing's, I think some of the promotion pictures I saw of it, it was buried in snow after an avalanche, and it supposedly keeps working after that. I don't know if I'd go out and test it in an avalanche, but that's their claim at least. You're going to get it. Windows 10 Pro comes pre-installed on it, so you're going to have all the same apps and same features that you do for your enterprise setup, and you will have an 8th gen Intel processor. You get to choose which processor you want. So again, you can customize this build. 8 gigs of memory, and SSD goes anywhere from 256 gigs of storage all the way up to 1 terabyte. So this could, in reality, become your tablet if you connect a Bluetooth keyboard to it, or a laptop if you connect a Bluetooth keyboard to it. It's like I said, 11.6-inch display with 1080p quality, and it even has a Windows Hello camera built in, so you don't have to worry about typing your PIN code or your passcode to log into your Windows computer. You just look at it and sees your pretty face, and you're logged in. This one, although, is the most expensive one on our list. The Getac F110 is $3,905. So you're going to pay for the sturdiness and the ability to take a beating and keep on working. But if that's the field you work in and that's what you need, it's money well invested.
Money well invested, absolutely. I mean, if something can withstand an avalanche, it's going to... Right. I can't think of anything, that's going to kill it, I'm sure there are things that will kill it. But if you're someone who's out there in the field and you're constantly dropping it and replacing cheaper ones, why not maybe invest in it? And if it lasts you a couple of years, then you've probably saved some money.
Yeah, 100%. I agree. And, I've used a lot of tablets over the years. I've used some of these Samsung tablets myself, and they're all really good products. And I have no qualms recommending them.
Yeah, well, we appreciate you testing them out and letting us know, even though you won't go out and test some of them in an avalanche.
I mean, I am in Colorado. It's avalanche territory. Maybe I need to reach out to Getac and ask them about that.
I need you to research when the next avalanche will be, and I need you to be out there with the tablet and make sure that it survives, and then follow back up with us and let us know. But thank you so much.
Things I do for my job. Yep.
Thank you so much, Jason. Remember, these are top-of-the-line enterprise software level tablets. They are not just rugged everyday use to give to your kids, if that helps you makes you feel just a little bit better about these prices. So if you're using any of these, or if your job could use some of these, let us know in the comments. We would love to hear from you. As always, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and stick with ZDNet for all things tech.